In today's video, we're going to be talking about a very specific type of shoulder pain, especially if you have pain with a shoulder pressing action. So if you take the weights and you do this and you have pain towards the front of the shoulder, or more specifically, if you have pain in the shoulder by doing this action, if there's pain with doing this is for you. Now, let's say for example, we have pain towards the front of the shoulder. Classic approach is to do what? Take that shoulder and you start stretching your delts, start stretching the pecs, start stretching the lats and all those different muscles to help decompress that shoulder so that that supraspinatus tendon can release itself. And that's perfectly fine. And I will say continue that approach. There's nothing wrong with that approach. But for those of you that are still saying that there is no results, there is nothing happening, you've tried everything and nothing's working with the shoulder, well, nothing is happening because you're only working on the shoulder. What I want to suggest to you today is a more global approach. And if you know how I work, that's how I work, right? So let's look into the anatomy for a bit, okay? So let's say this is you. I want you to pay close attention to your posture. Stand in front of a mirror, and let's say perfect posture is this, okay? Pay close attention to what's happening. A lot of the times, if you have an impingement at the shoulder, you will see something like this. You will see the ribs over on this side, right? If we have pain here, we're talking about this side. If you have pain here, you will see a correlated drop in the ribs. So you'll be something like this. And naturally what happens is that this shoulder will want to drop into adduction. Bring it in. Shoulder adduction. And this shoulder over here will go in shoulder abduction. So look at your posture in a mirror. If it resembles this, we're on the right path, because having a hip tension where it's pulling on the ribs and it's causing a drop in the ribs will lead to an effect like this. What does this have to do with shoulder pain? If this is your posture, we already know that supraspinatus and delts they're going to have a propensity to engage a little bit more than surrounding muscles, because those muscles will do what? They'll do that. Once again, if you're looking at your posture, and you're dropped at the ribs, this arm will be tucked into your body, and this arm will want to drop out and wave, something like this. You can't really see it, but you're gonna have a bigger gap in this area right here on your trunk, and look for that. I want you to look for that, pay close attention to that, and see the correlation between the hip issue and the shoulder problem. And if you can learn to start opening this up to take your body into a straightened position, muscles such as turn it around, your QL, your erectors, your iliocostalus lumborum, your lats, all that fascial connection on that one side, if we can take that from this shortened position and get you propped up right, we can already have a huge effect on that muscle that's being impinged to get it to relax a little bit more, okay? So if you guys want specific techniques in terms of how to do this, check out my previous videos for the hip. If not, comment below, let me know that you want more, because there's a lot that you can be doing here. And this is just one perspective. There is many other perspectives we can take. This is one I want to shed light on because this happens to be the more common type of shoulder pain that I see. Comment below, subscribe, give me a comment, and we'll talk soon.